Bruh. I give faith that you guys can hear me properly. Using this new technology that I haven't used for a while anyways, and it's called Pop Voice. So I'll show you how it pops, right? Either way, there's a lot for me to say, and I feel like I just need to be going over my notes for one thing, being able to write everything that you need to, right? Like everything, like I've been forgetting things, and honestly, it's not even me, it's the fucking projections, bro. It is always the projections. I'm telling you, it is always the projections, because one minute I'll feel like doing something, and then the next minute I just don't, and instead of arguing continuously, keeping that continuous cycle of arguing with myself and wondering why I'm doing certain things or whatnot, I recognize what is me and what isn't of me. And this isn't a lovely feeling, is it? So you might be going through the ups and downs, the round and rounds, and it's just like, I just feel like I'm so certain, and then I'm not certain again. You know what I mean? And this isn't my energy. And I kind of got frustrated, really frustrated with the energy today, which didn't do anything, but I wanted to say, although I would say it caused a lot of calamity, I will honestly say that God really loves me, and I truly am favored, and I truly am. I feel very favored and very grateful and highly appreciative, and give so much gratuity to the Most High, to my ancestors, to my spirit guides, to the angels, to my archangels, to the orishas, to whoever you resonate with, as long as it's a being of a higher power, you know what I'm saying? Not none of these low, ones that are here to devour. So I don't know, I'm just gonna go with the flow type of thing. So I'm hearing we really need to take time and work with the energies, which we always speak about a lot over here, but really take time and pay attention to the energies. In order to do that, you need to kind of like take yourself away from everything, because you can't hear. There's too much noise. There's too much, there's no balance. There's no poise. There's too much noise. So you need to be calm, right? That being said, it is nice to give back to you, like we were talking about, pouring that Ace of Cups back upon you. It is very nice to give back to you, because even if you're in a relationship or friendship, or even if you're just in a favorable position or whatever the case is, to be able to receive, if you're in the mode of receiving, even when that happens, you still want to be able to gift yourself and be able to appreciate what you do for yourself. So that being said, I've been working a lot on doing things for myself. That can even be something as small as just getting undergarments, getting lingerie. I mean, like just doing things that make me feel of essence, like fluorescent. So I've been buying flowers, and I can't wait to start planting. Literally, I can't wait to start planting, right? And yeah. So that being said, you reap what you sow, and you are planting seeds. And actually, we are past the germ meeting, I'm hearing, type of process. We're past all throwing down the fertilizer. We're past putting all of the soil down. We're past, we're past all that. We're past it. Now, whatever we've planted, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. So what are you planting? Right? What are you planting? Are you planting a rose? Are you planting a fern? Are you planting peppermints? Are you planting a tree? Or are you planting a shrub? And what is a shrub? A shrub is something that doesn't produce. It doesn't reproduce. It's just a shrub. like I like to call, like herb niggas. Guys be saying, like, them herb niggas, they shrubs. They be like looking at what you're producing, because you're producing so much and your garden just overflows, right, of abundance, and your water is ever full, never empty, like those holes, those people with the holes in their hand, right? I'm hearing, they really got a hold on me. You really got a hold on me. But either way, they think they have a hold on you. They think they have a hold on you, but they don't have a hold on you, because you have bold on you. God has bold on you. You are bold and lined with gold, from what I was told. You know what I mean? And just because people can't see it, you know, just because they maybe see it glisten in your eyes, maybe they see it luminous and bright around you, or wherever the case is, but they can't see it, like touch it, taste it. It's because it's not theirs to touch and taste and feel. And it is literally not up to them to appeal anything that God reveals. All right? So God has kept you well in faith and concealed. Like, I mean, I'm hearing concealing, right? Concealer. Maybe you're a makeup artist, or going through the curvatures of life. I know I am, because like my daughter was living with me, and she's doing her own thing, right? And we got to talk about that too. You got to be able to give all of the space that your children need, that your family need, that beings need, even people that are going through a karmic cycle. Because the thing about karmic cycle is this karma, it could be good or it could be bad, right? And karmic is exactly what it is. It's a cycle, something needed to be broken, right? And it's only karmic if it's low vibrational. And it's low vibrational if you keep doing it over and over and over, okay? Because it's not gestational. All right, that's what I was hearing. Perhaps you have diabetes, perhaps you should go get checked for diabetes, or wherever. I'm hearing gestational diabetes, or wherever the case is. I've already been cleared for that. Hallelujah. And if you are going through that, to take the proper steps that you need to, you know, love and nurture your diet and take care of your body, okay? Before it goes through its own riots. So there's just been so many things. There's been a lot of tongue-tied. I know the last time I was speaking to you guys, I was speaking about how they cannot get to you in the physical because you have no access. You're a very important motherfucker in this bitch, right? And you're truly, truly, soulfully enriched, right? So you got a hold on this motherfucker in this bitch. And your soul is so bright and enriched. Like, and so everybody looks at you like you are their 10 of pentacles, like you just money, 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 money. And of course they don't want to thank you. Of course they don't want to applaud you. Of course they don't want to, you know, commend you. Of course they just want to pretend to you because they're borrowing. Or they're not even borrowing. Like, people really take and take and take and take and take. And what happens when you keep taking? The things will break, right? And that's the thing about taking. And that's the thing about why I usually don't sit here. I strive to not sit here and just have my hands out like, hey, I need. Because what did I give in order to get back for what I think I need? You know what I mean? And why am I living with expectations when God is the divine reflection? God is the divine reflection. The Most High is the divine reflection, right? And He's the one who will always take you to great and deep, grand introspection, right? So I'm like, why do I want to look outside of myself and care about what everybody else cares about? I mean, I can't. Have you ever like actually sorted through your emotions or thought of how many emotions are just overbearing at times? And imagine that they can't even take care of theirs. So how are they going to take care of mine? You know what I mean? They can't handle their own imbalance. You know, they can't handle their own issues. They can't handle their own emotions. They can't handle their own karmic cycles. They will not get off that bicycle. You know what I'm saying? They just keep doing the same things over and over. Keep talking to the same fuckboys, the same fucktards, the same fuckgirls. Keep making the same fuck mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens? You get baked. That's exactly what happens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying from experience, all right? So sometimes you got to be who you are to know who you aren't. Sometimes you got to study to just know that that's not what was warranted for you. Sometimes, like, even going to school, and you're going to school, like maybe you are studying, maybe you're a teacher, or maybe you're a student or whatnot. And you're just studying and studying, studying, and now you're recognizing, hey, boom, I don't want to be on this platform. I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a nurse. I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't want to be, you know what I mean, a counselor. I don't want to be, and that is exactly proper. That's appropriate for the cause. Literally, it is, because you gotta be who you aren't to know who you are, bruh. Literally, you gotta go through some shit. Like, you really don't know how strong you are until you are forced to feel powerless, and the only thing you have is power in your own grasp to utilize. See? You never know how strong you are, so do not underestimate your beauty and your power and your strength, star. You are a star, and that is just what you are, right? You're wishing on a star, and you know just what you want. So I did have some plans, like I was gonna do a few things today, but I'm striving to take my own medicine that I give and that I make, you know what I mean? Like, going with the energy levels, because it was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go do, and then it's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. 1144, right? I am a part of the 144 chosen ones, as are you, right? And there's no shame in your game. There's no shame with admitting you're wrong, or admitting you're in pain, or even admitting sometimes that you're feeling a little bit not sane. You know what I mean? Because you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Literally. And that's just what it is. And it is literally in your existence. So I just needed to get on here and speak about a few things. And one thing I wanted to say, and I said I was going to speak about that, and I really wanted to speak on that even more, like draw on those energies more and bring it into your face. 5 fingers in the face. Yes, okay? That's what they be doing, all right? So people will attack me, all right? They'll attack me, and I'm just speaking based off my experience. They will literally attack and attack. They'll give it everything. Hit it with your best shot, or whatever. Hit me with your best shot, whatever. Fire away. So this is the same type of energies that we were hearing from when I was on here last actually. So either way, they hit you and they hit you, they hit you, they hit you, they hit you, ooh, right in the fucking stomach, right? And then as you're down, they attack everything around. They attack your children, they attack your home, they attack the way you work, the way you sleep. They attack everything because they think that your soul, your spirit is theirs to own. They think that they can vibrate out of your energy better than you can. Like, what the fuck? Like, does this look like an outfit? This is not no Home Outfitters. This is what I'm hearing. Like, this is not a skin suit, bro. This is my truth. This is me, right? This is me and all God's wholeness and entirety. This is me. How the fuck are you going to tell me who I can be when this is me? So either way, there's been a lot of, I'm hearing affliction. So you may be working. So you may be waking up because you were working up a big spiritual warfare storm while you're sleeping. It's crazy. It's so hard to ignore. It's like I wake up and it's like my freaking head wrap is pulled off my head. You know, I'll have a cut here, or like today there's this whole scratch. This is what I woke up with last night, and I was like, wow. I'm hearing it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff. Ill. I'll associate that with some like sex magic shit, which I don't entertain none of this. I don't entertain none of it. I'm just here to let you be aware of what exactly is out there, what exactly is here. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of beings who will be with you who don't even want to be with you. They literally don't want to be with you. They just want to be with your womb. They want to be with your mother womb, and they don't even know how to embrace their own mother. Like, they be some broken motherfuckers that, you know, their mom, they came from a broken home. And just because you came from a broken home, it doesn't mean that you're broken, right? No. And that you're broken and alone. No, because you made beauty out of chaos. There is order to this chaos. There's order to this chaos, and it's you, right? The order to the chaos is you, all right? Because you always, like, the God, I'm hearing your God-given rays, sun rays. It always seeps through. Sun card is what I'm seeing right now, right? So that being said, with the sun card, I be going outside, and I'll see the sun not there, and then Tuesday, go outside, and I'm like, oh, why did I come out here? I don't know. I start stripping whatever the case is, start putting up more clothes when I go back home, and then I'm going back. As I go back out the second time, oh, long and behold, the sun. And I'm like, oh, you weren't, okay, whatever. So, like, don't even, like, literally, I've been teaching myself to pay attention to my emotions. So, like, if I'm very sad or very unhappy or angry, like, the weather, yo, we won't even go there. Like, people be calling me and be like, yo, what is your problem? What why are you being a bitch? Like, what's going on with Mother Nature today? Whatever the case is, I'm like, bro, don't even worry. Or whatever the case is, but yo, the kids are pissing me off or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just natural things that usually happen. So either way, these things will occur. And you go outside and everything attaches you, everything magnetizes to you, everything gravitates to you, everything of love and light. But because you are so bright, a lot of darkness. Oh, now you know where I am. Either way, darkness will seep in, okay? Because it is attracted to your light. Like, think of, like, we're always talking about like a moth to a flame, all right? But whatever, they're attracted to your light. And it's because they don't know how to be bright. They're dim. They don't know how to be bright. And, you know, they're just fascinated by your light. And some beings don't even recognize, like, you know what I mean? Like Four of Pentacles in this bitch, that they love you and your soul is so beautiful and rich, and they love the way you make them feel every time you're around them. They'll go above and to infinity and to beyond. Like, literally astrally rape you in your sleep and shit, and be doing all those nasty things, all those sex magic and moon magic and all this crap and beauty magic and all of this nonsense, you know what I mean? Attacking your womb magic, you know, like, just all of these nasty things, because they no longer have no access to you. They have no more access to you in the physical, so they be attacking you in the spiritual any which way, because, like, babe, even if I'm thinking of like a toxic abusive relationship, and don't go on like you don't go through it or you haven't been through it, you know what I mean? It takes one to know one, and I went through it. I was that one, you know what I'm saying? So I'm able to bring these gems to sun. I know what it is. I recognize what a toxic lover is, and a fruitful one is, you know. And although I would like to sit here and I could sit here and talk the most nonsense about, oh, they did this to me and they did that to me, I don't want to do that. I don't care about that. I take a full accountability. I take accountability, and thank you for the memories. Thank you, because those memories, they'll never leave. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for teaching me, because I will never, ever be like that. Okay? Like, my brokenness, through all the fragmentation, became a big mosaic art. Alright? Like, and that is what stopped my stagnation. Okay? You want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do so many things. Just put your pen to the pad and show it where the fuck it's at. Like, just start to do something. And I'm not only speaking to you, I'm speaking to me too. You know what I'm saying? I resonate with this too. I'm a part of the Divine Collective. And my love and my gems, my God vision is my objective. You know what I'm saying? So it takes one to know one, is what I'm hearing, right? It takes one to know one. We don't have no time for that. He said, she said, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But either way, let's get back to it. So people will attack you because, for one thing, they can't vibrate like you. They're just dark. They, you know, they don't go outside and all of a sudden, like, bro, this is not the sun, but yet the sun is attracted to me. It's still like anything of light is like, you know, so even though we attract the darkness, we attract the light too. We attract the light too. We attract the light too, right? So imagine. And that's crazy. I was even looking at, you know, it was so crazy because you may have a lot that you want to bring to the table, and then you be something like me and you would tell beings because you so many people, and not because you brag about it or anything like that. You're just proud. You can't believe, like, for everybody who knew you or knows you or whatever they claim, because right now I feel like nobody knows me. I feel like nobody really knows me, just my significant other and my children. Even sometimes it's hard for them to you know, overstand mommy. Mommy's going through so many different, I'm hearing mortalizations, so like so many upgrades and so many, like right before I went on here there was just so many I'm like, oh my god. Or whatever the case is, which is fine. I just say tone it down. You know, spirit guides, I can't hear you. You're on a very high frequency. And although I'm heaven bound, I can't hear it clearly all the time. I need them to take it down, you know, because they're on a different frequency, like I was saying, right? So, yeah, it's a different vibe. But, so going back to domestic abuse, there's maybe your domesticator doesn't want this message out, but that you couldn't be more obtuse. You couldn't be more obtuse, because I need to speak of the negligence of beings not speaking on abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will see certain things happening and they just don't do anything about it. And like, that being said, don't save her. She don't want to be saved, but you could still give good vibration and energy towards them. You know what I mean? But I know me, myself, I can't bother. If you're not trying to help yourself, I don't want to hear you. If you're not trying to be telling, like, if you're going to give me criticism, it better be constructive. If it's destructive, you better put some construction to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hearing it, because I'm just so aware and so certain of where I am and where I'm going, where I'm headed, where I'm destined to be, really. You know, that I just pay attention to my big energy. I don't have no time to hear anything. So, bro, my daughter was acting up, and I noticed that. I noticed the Emily will try to come for our babies, our family, our significant others, our relationships, our anything that makes you feel of joy, joyously, the Emily wants to take away. Okay? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And maybe that's not the case for you. I keep thinking that's my baby. Maybe that's not the case for you, but boo, it is for me. Okay? It literally is for me. Okay? It's like, and maybe you can resonate to this, and this is why I'm talking, because who else am I supposed to talk to, be? Who else am I supposed to talk to? So as the year came in, I already told you the pain inflictions, everything came in really quick. I told you about the whole, the bloodshot, whatever, blood, which is gone, totally gone, and that was like a week ago or less, or I'm not sure, I don't remember, because time is an illusion, and I don't pay attention to it. In fact, I could teach you how to turn down time. Actually, I'm going to do it. But I would like to patent it first. Then after, I will go ahead and speak more on it. I thought that maybe I could handle being around beings right now. Like, there's just this need for me to tell you that I just want to be alone. it's like, it's not even a matter of I want to be alone. I just keep being pulled to be alone. Like, I left my record label, I left my ex-best friend, I left my friends, I left everything. You know, like, God will pull you away from everybody just so he can draw you nearer to him and to divinity, and so that you can hear him, so you can hear the frequencies and sequences of all heavenly beings, you know, and be authorized in your being, right? And even though you love this being, you're just entertaining them, you know what I mean? And if you're not gaining from them in a positive way, like if you're not educating me, if I can't teach you, you know what I'm saying, then I have no reason to speak to you. I really don't. If I'm not benefiting, if my spirit isn't benefiting in any which way, then you're taking from me. And that, I'm sorry, that is just the way I see it. And that's just the way it's been. So going back to family, and well, they want to talk about family and friends, okay? So daughter's been acting up. I've been having a lot of those on and off, like all of a sudden, I want to dress like this, I want to act like this, honestly, I give it love and all nature in its truest form as I can, because I'm 40. I was a young mom. I had a baby at 17, 18, and I have 6, and I have a grandchild too. So yes, I'm a young grandmother. My granddaughter's turning 2 next month on Earth Day. Mother Earth, right? Sweet Ray. My point is, I can recognize, you know, based off of the way things went for me, I can recognize when depression is coming in, when sadness is coming in, when just acting out of discord, when being argumentative, when wanting to go out, when just wanting or just be, you know, I can really go along with it. I can really recognize it, and especially I'm hearing based off the condition of my home and the way I was raised. I was raised in a karmic family, and by when you're like karmic, what do you mean like karmic? Like honestly, like there was a lot of dark things that I was exposed to, and there was a lot of dark things that was done to me, which excuse me, somebody's trying to block my throat chakra, but you can't do it, B. I realized that the reason why I was always attacked is because they don't want me to unveil all of these facts. But my voice and my conviction is where the fuck it's at. All right? My truth is my conviction. All right? And I don't need no persuasion. I don't need none of that. All I need is God's wave. All right, son. So, yeah, I grew up in a karmic family. So by saying that, like a lot of bullying, a lot of arguing, I was abused as a child or whatever, if we really want to go into it. Like, I really don't care. I already healed over this shit. I really don't care. Like, because my thing is that you may have a tendency of blocking things out, like putting a brick wall up all the time, and you don't recognize why or whatever the case is. And I feel like it is for, you know, safety mechanisms. You know what I mean? That was me too. Because it was like, but like I said, my emotions have been really real this year. Like, they've been just, oh, you thought that didn't hurt? Oh, you remember you didn't remember that? Because, you know, we're getting back. We got back. Like, I'll just be sitting here and speaking to babes and just talking. I'm like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Like, I just can't shut the fuck up. It's like, I can't contain all of this. Like, there's just so much pouring out, and I have no way to hold it all in. And I feel like it's because I've been full to the brim. Like, you know, I just can't hold it all in. I can't hold it all in, and I can't play pretend anymore. I can't hold it all in. I've been through a lot, as we all have, you know, but instead of rotting and being caught in this land of the lost, I would like to, you know, use God as a cause. You know, I would like to use my pain and merit from it. not marinate in it, merit from it, right? We truly do need to just let things go, right? You can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. Just walk away from it. Walk away from it. They're arguing with you. They're loud. They're arguing. Because, like, I had to even, holier than thou, I had to go through that. 3022. I had to balance that shit the fuck out. Like, literally, holier than thou. Because it was like I was being humbled by the Most High. I was being humbled. Like, you shut your mouth. You don't fucking swear. You don't do that. Da-da-da-da. Like, literally take my voice. You know what I mean? And that would be, even before or around the same time or whatever, you have beings that will literally turn you up. Like, how much can I feel you? How much can I feel you? How much can I feel you? And then all that feel, they just take it from you. They just take it from you. It ain't worth it. No, they said this, so I gotta say that. Oh no, who do they think they're talking to? Oh, fuck it. Why do you need to prove yourself? You don't need to prove yourself to anybody else. Just yourself. Just the Most High. Alright? Pay homage to your ancestors. And they'll show you the true vibes. You know what I mean? I stopped caring about what people think or how they feel. And I'm not saying, I mean like how they feel about me and what I reveal. Because I feel like, sometimes I feel like I'm so behind because I'm like, so the spirit guides will be like, oh, you thought you were doing that? No, you're not doing that. Do this. Okay, start over this. Okay, look in between the lines. Do the in-depth work that you need. Like right now, I'm going over everything that I didn't go over. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, like I went on my website and I realized it wasn't on. I was like, oh shit. And then after I had to go and figure out my ramekin and figure out Prestige Ignites, Gmail and all that. Prestige Ignites is still going through her shit. So I'm going to figure that out. But I'm just saying, like, getting that, there is some cobwebs there. And we need to get rid of that cobweb. Because if we don't get rid of that cobweb, then a whole bunch of spiders are going to come, or whatever the case is. But then again, it's the way you look at it, perspective, right? Because they catch flies. So either way, 3232. That was 33 and that was 22. So either way, I'm holding a vibe with you. Okay, so it's been very challenging. I hate that freaking. So either way, it's very challenging for me to get my word out. It's to get my message out. I finally worked out how to get on my Snapchat, and they're silencing my shit again. Like, literally, again. Like, I'm talking like this, and you're hearing me. They're like, okay. So they fucking silence my shit. They freaking take videos down. They'll take, let's say I did, and I've made a post about it before, 3311, I'm talking the truth, son. So either way, they'll take like 5 minutes from something, and they'll take 5 minutes from something else, and they'll just mix it. Like, I didn't even know, like, you can make a fucking conversion like that. But they can, apparently. I don't know. They do to me. They've been doing a lot of stuff. And initially, they've been taking the joy from me. They've been taking the joy from me, because if I can't put out that message, then I won't want to put it out. If it's always going to be botched and screwed, then why the fuck am I going to? So I was like, yo, drought. Fuck that. I went on to another one. I went under my daughter's, and they found me under there, and they started screwing there too. So I said that all to say is, you can't hide. You can't hide, baby. You can't hide, all right? And the Lord is here for you to abide. You can't hide. You can't hide. Everywhere you go, it doesn't... Like, it's alive. Everywhere you go, it's alive. Like, literally. Everywhere you go, like, you just stand out. Like, and it's starting to make me feel... Whereas I embrace it and everything, but I kind of... There's just this energy going around, bro, and I don't really want to be around people. Like, I mean, it's just because of the constant reminders of the... Not the shadow banning type of thing, like, whatever. That's, like, all about self-esteem and stuff, which I do got. It's just really perturbs me when, like, imagine you work on something and they just take it down, or take the music, or whatever the case is, which they've slowed down a fair bit on that. A bit, right? But imagine the people go through so much to do that, like, be like, report, and whatever the case is, before you even fucking get to your, like, I have 96 gosh darn subscribers on here, which God bless, thank you. I don't speak enough to everybody. Like, I speak in third person, everything, but I don't actually like, hey, how are you doing? Wagwan. So this is Narita. This be your girl. I be your spirit guide in the flesh. All right, and my soul, my spirit will never perish. And I'm just here to drop some gems. My gems be dreamy. Like, I don't know. But either way, like, your eyes be dreamy. You know what I'm saying? So either way, they be gleaming. But hey, I'm just here holding a vibe. And whenever I can, I drop what I can. See? Working on a lot at once. And, you know, being as many children as I have, and how challenging the responsibilities could be, you know, when they're, things just can't be explained. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things disappear, things break, things change, you know, people act different. I'll be going through something, and then all of a sudden, two of my children are going through the same thing, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, or something different, or whatever. I'll be going through the worstest of things, 3611, right? And you think that they had enough fun? No, they just go and start. I don't know. I don't know. May God have mercy upon your soul. May God have mercy upon their soul. I'm literally, from the bottom of my heart, I have no control. I have no control over what literally comes out of my mouth. And literally what I hear, I have no control over what beings want to do to me. I can only control me. All right? I can control me. All right? And I'm going to be who I was designed to be. I'm just going to control me. That is it. I don't have no time to hear about Tom, Dick, Harry. Oh, you know what this person did, or they did this to me, or I'm going through this and did. Okay, we all go through things. I get it, but like, I don't need to hear all of it. I don't need to hear it all the time. Like, what makes you think that I want to be burdened with your luggage that I already carried of my own on my own? I don't want your luggage. I got my own phone, right? It's like, people don't recognize that there is transferable energies, and people will literally do things purposely. Like, I have my, like, ex-relationships, like, would literally do beautify things to bring me up to the highest of my vibration, just to fucking piss me off, just to take all of that. So imagine that they bring you all the way up, they'll give you this, they'll give you that, and it's never anything that like you can't give yourself, or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? But they're trying to get something out of you, so they need to give something to you, and they're just wishing and praying and there, and you know what I mean? And they're just, you know what I mean? And then you're up, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna come for my daughter, or I'm not gonna come for my son, you know? And it's going down. Oh, you're a bitch. It's going down. Do you know what I mean? Oh, why is it taking you so long to be with somebody? Like I don't know. Like, it's just stupid things. I'm making dumb examples because I don't even talk to none of my donors. It's actually, I mean, fuck too, because that is just where the hell I left them. The trash where they need to be. You don't want none of this smoke. You cannot handle my big energy. So great. People be weird. People be weird. They be like sending, I'm hearing mirror magic. They be doing mirror magic. They be doing sex magic. They be doing, I'm hearing cult magic. They be doing voodoo dolls. They be doing beauty magic. They be doing so many things. They be sacrificing like animals and shit. Sacrificing people. They be unaliving people. They be doing like destiny swapping. There's a lot of things that they could really do. Really. You know, I have people who give me fucking clothes just to attach energy to it. I have people who steal my shit just to make it look like, you know what I mean, to put energy on it. You know what I mean? I have people that will call me and have people around them listening. You know what I mean? Just so that they could chastise me and be like, whatever. Like, so their whole coven or cult or whatever the fuck could now see you. Oh, look what you're doing. Oh, ranking up. Fuck off. fuck off. It's like everybody's like, why can't I get a hold of you? Because I don't want to be gotten a hold of, bro. I can't take, I can only take what I can take, all right? And I got enough. And I got enough, and it doesn't make me break. I don't need to take nobody else's shit. When God built this bridge for me, he made us all our own bridge, okay? And we walked across it, right? It's our bridge. We walked across it, but we had to walk across it. We had to work with God to even have that built, to get to the other side, to the grass that's greener on the other side. We had to do that. We had to do that. We had to be the vibe. We had to change our vibe. See? So I'm not finna build a bridge for you and take your hand and walk you across. I've said this before. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not sleeping with you every day in your bed, even if I am with you. Like, we have our own burdens to carry, boo. And we also work together to make sure that that energy is alchemized too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna sit here and carry anybody's bullshit anymore, boo. Nobody's. Absolutely not. I'm not. I'm not gonna rot. I'm not gonna cot. So that's exactly what it is. You rot. You wither. I feel like somebody's coming soon. Probably. Yeah. But either way, how far are we in here? 4144. He's coming soon. Either way. Very excited. I thought I was gonna go downstairs or whatnot, but I can only do what my body allows me to, and right now it doesn't want me to be around anybody for some reason.